Hello Scorpio, it's Yvonne here to do your reading. Okay, let's see what's going on for you in the next week. Okay, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale for your reading. Remember, if it doesn't fit, don't wear it. It's not your reading, it's not your reading. Don't try to make it your reading. Cannot say any more. Use your intuition. That's why you're here looking at readings, because your intuition is trying so very hard for you to understand it. All right, let's see what's going on in Scorpio's world. The Ten of Swords coming straight out. Okay, so the Ten of Swords denotes some sort of ending to something. Sometimes it can be a sudden ending, it can be a betrayal, it can be being let down. Other times it means you're reaching the end of a cycle. So there's something that's naturally got to the point where it's dying and you need to let it go. Sometimes these can be our own thoughts, so it can be that you're letting go of an old way of thinking or an old way of being. But much of the time it's a completion of something. It's done, it's dusted, and it needs to be put to bed. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like for some of you here, you may have been dealing with somebody, or you may be in this situation yourself. This is third party energy here, without a doubt. This is about being either in a relationship where somebody else is also in the relationship, or you are dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship. Very, very strong third party energy coming out for me today. The Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Cancer here. The Chariot is a card of forward movement, but the Chariot can only move forward if you have everything going in the right direction. So you can't move forward with someone if they're in another relationship. So your Chariot's stuck. So it may be that you're feeling very stuck in this energy and unable to move forward. But the universe is saying here, which is beautiful, that something here is going to complete and you will be able to move your Chariot forward towards possibly a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius person. Wow, okay, Nine of Wands. You're going to get what you want here, Scorpio, with this King of Pentacles here. You're going to get the relationship you want, but you're dealing with someone here who's either in another commitment, married, or with somebody else in some sort of situation. And I feel that you will get what you want with the Queen of Swords. But this isn't about sort of pushing at things. This is about being able to sort of sit back and allow things to unfold the way they're unfolding. You could have been in a very, it's almost like a repeating situation here. So you could have been with someone who's always telling you they're going to leave, is always saying that they will make the decision, who may be sort of keeping you in that loop. And I feel like once you choose to walk away, once you decide that you're not doing that anymore, this person may make a decision. But I feel like as long as you're waiting, as long as you're waiting, they are not making the decision. Five of Wands coming through. So we have a lot of clutter here. A lot of clutter. And I feel like this is what you're being told and this is what's confusing you. So you may be dealing with someone who's telling you one thing but not acting on it, which is creating this clutter in your mind here. So you're questioning their motives here. Are you in or are you out? Why are you telling me you're out when you're still in? This is the energy that's going on. And it may be creating conflict between the two of you. But while this person has access to both energies, they're not really making a sound decision here. Let's see. What is going on? Whoops, we're way out of whack this time, aren't we? All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. With the Ace of Wands. And the Six of Cups. There is a brand new start here. And again, I'm going to say you will get what you want. But the only way to get this is by letting something go here. You've got to let something completely die off. Because all the time this person has access to both energies, they're confused and unable to make a decision. They understand the connection between the two of you and they want to bring something around. They want to create something with you here. They're very attracted to you, very physically attracted to you, and want to offer you something long term. But because they're stuck in the in-between here, in this energy of in-between worlds, they're not making a decision. And the only way to be able to make a decision is if something here is decided. Because they're going between two different ways. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is, 10 of Wands. Somebody has to put the burden down. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. There's an offer. And we have the 9 of Swords. The energies are very, very clear in this reading. Somebody is putting themselves through a lot of pain here by hanging on to this burden rather than putting it down. So somebody is going to come to a decision here, whether that is your person or whether it's you. Somebody is going to put this burden down because they're not able to make a decision whilst they have both energies on their plate. I almost feel it's like having two desserts sitting in front of you. You know, your two favourite desserts, and being told you can only have one. And this person is unable to make a decision based in that. Now, they may not be seeing the other person as the object of their desire, because I see them wanting to make an offer to you. The problem is they are clouded by that energy and unable to put down a burden because they have both energies around them and it's confusing them. It's keeping them awake at night. They can't see the truth. They are confused. They go backwards and forwards here. So somebody here has to put down the burden. Somebody has to make the decision to walk away. All right, we have the World. There we go. And the 3 of Wands. Beautiful. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so whoever I'm speaking to, if this is your reading, in order for your person to see your value, you have to close out this cycle and move forward. What does that mean? It means this person can't make a decision until this cycle is closed. I have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and now I have the World card. The 3 of Wands tells me that you have to be able to put this down and stand back in order for this person to make a decision between this very, very strong connection they have with you and leaving the past behind. This person is having a lot of stress over this situation. It's occupying a lot of their time and a lot of their mind. They see you as their person here. They do. But they can't make a decision because both energies are pulling at them here. And I feel like somebody here has to pull the plug somewhat. It doesn't mean that you're pulling the plug forever. It means that you are taking yourself out of this person's energy so they can decide for themselves what they want. Because at the moment it's like they're flitting between the cheesecake and the caramel pie. They don't know which one to choose. And it's creating this energy here that's freaking them out. So there has to be a closing down of some sort of cycle here. This third party situation has to move forward somehow. The Justice says to me we have to balance the scales out, and I feel you are going to be the one to sever something. I feel like here you're going round and round in circles. You probably love this person unconditionally. You probably feel great love for them, but you're getting frustrated that they're still stuck. Husband and wife coming through here very strongly. And I feel that is becoming such a burden to you. But the only way to get movement is to make some sort of decision to close something out. And it could be your person who chooses to do that because they can't make a decision. That's a tough reading, Scorpio. You see this person whoever, if this is you or this is your Scorpio and it's you that's in another relationship, this person sees you as magnificent. They see you as their person, no doubt about that whatsoever. But somebody can't make a decision here because they're going backwards and forwards, trying to decide what they want. Do they stay with the tried and true, or do they move forward? If you're dealing with a Cancer here, with that Chariot, if you're with or dealing with a Cancer, then watch the Cancer reading, because I feel like something there, maybe just in the Oracle card, is going to help you move forward, because they got the Stingray. But I feel really strongly here that somebody has to make a decision. Wheel of Fortune, absolutely, with the Strength card and the Sun card and the King of Pentacles. There it is, straightforward. All right. The Karma says to me that somebody has to make a decision here. Something has to happen, because there's a destiny here with the Strength and the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo here. Whoever this person is, the one that we're talking about, the more masculine of the energies, has to make this decision. They have to be strong enough to pull away from something in order to gain their happiness here. There is something very, very karmic about the energy in this wheel here. Something has to be completed before something new can move forward. Something that's going to bring a great deal of happiness. But at the moment, everything's sort of like in this limbo state. It's such a strange energy. It's almost like you can't move forward, you can't go backwards. Somebody has to make a decision here in order to get that wheel to turn. All right, let's have a look and see what the cards are. I might pull you an animal spirit card as well. See if I can give you some advice if it's you trying to make this decision. And then I'll pull an oracle card. Feels like that's two, but it's not. The owl. Okay. Okay, this is about abundance, clairvoyant, and treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. This is about being trusting. You're going to have to trust what's happening here, because I feel like somehow or another the universe is trying to get someone here to understand, in order to move to the next cycle, something has to be completed here. And that feels to me like the end of something. There's very, very strong attraction here, the ancient ones. So I really feel here you are being guided to complete something in order for it to start again. This is the first card in this deck. The ancient ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The ancient ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. Now I'm going to go to the medicine here, because I feel like that's what you need to hear. The ancient ones beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions and be sure they are of the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. I feel like somehow here they're asking you to trust your destiny, because it says, do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because you have unlimited spiritual resources available to you right now. It's about accepting that you can bring yourself great power, or you can bring yourself the changes that you want, by just understanding there is a greater purpose for you here. So I feel like you have to release something in order to gain it. It's that whole thing of letting something free, and if it returns to you, it was always yours. But somehow or another, something definitely has to be completed here in order for you to move forward. I'll leave you with that, Scorpio. Thank you.